The best of Money Matters. Right Business.
Welcome to The Right Business, where we dive deep into the stories of trailblazers who dare to disrupt the status quo, find the gap in the market to find the right business. Hello, I'm Hongbin Jeong. We've all been there, the endless job applications, the ghosted follow-ups, the resume tweaks that never seem to make a difference. Job hunting can feel like a full-time job itself, and for many, it's a process filled with rejection, uncertainty, and burnout. But what if there was a way to navigate the job search with clarity, confidence, and even a bit of automation? Well, that's exactly what Careerflow.ai sets out to do. Built as an all-in-one career copilot, Careerflow helps job seekers manage everything from resume writing and job tracking to networking and LinkedIn optimization by combining expert insight with powerful AI. And to find out more about how Careerflow is helping job seekers simplify and supercharge their search, joining us today is Nikita Gupta, who's a co-founder and COO of Careerflow.ai. Hi, Nikita. Welcome to the show.
Hey, hi, Hong. How are you doing?
Thank you so much for joining us. Well, Nikita, we read that Careerflow was born during a personally challenging time for you, a time of navigating a move from Singapore to the US in the middle of a global pandemic. What gap did you identify in the job search space that led to the creation of Careerflow?
Thank you, first of all, for having me on the show. And hi, everyone. As someone, like you mentioned, who has went through the job search journey myself, despite having worked as a recruiter at companies like Uber and Amazon, I think the overall process was very overwhelming and fragmented. And I had no degree in recruitment, or even like I am a career influencer or even a content creation. So without having a degree, I wanted to kind of get into or get a job when I was relocating from Singapore to US. And I started struggling. I started applying, but there was no interview calls. And that happened with me for the first time. So that made me felt like more experienced professionals like me usually feels lost when this happens. And that's where my mind stuck in that how can I build something that can help in fill in this gap of the whole hiring process. And this gap was clear and it was easy to fill in. So that's where I started the whole journey of navigating through the job search process, but also helping out not just myself, but also thousands of folks who are looking help there.
And it seems like Careerflow.ai has this all-in-one career co-pilot. How does this model work?
Yeah, sure. So Careerflow.ai is an AI powered platform that simplifies your job search, starting from your LinkedIn profile to tracking application to even writing even your emails, messages, and helps you with the networking process as well. So we wanted to build a solution where you come in at one place, have one login at everything together. You can start your journey starting from creating the resume, cover letter, profiling, of optimizing your LinkedIn profile, even tracking your jobs around 1,000 plus job track or in fact networking websites or job boards like LinkedIn. And that's where the idea came in that we should have one stop solution rather than building or focusing on one piece of the whole problem.
And you have a resume toolkit, which includes features such as the ATS formatter, keyword analyzer, and even an AI bullet point writer. Tell us more about how this works.
Yes. So as everyone knows that, as you also mentioned about ATS, which stands for Applicant Tracking System. So it's a software used by majority of the companies to test and make sure that your resume pass through it. And then only it comes in front of the eyes of the recruiters or a human being like me. So when it happens, your resume get parts to that system and it matches with the job description. So for the roles that you are looking or applying for your application for, and when it's don't matches, like when your score is very less or when you don't have the relevant keywords, you get an auto generated rejection, or your resume, you never get a response back, you get ghosted. So this is where our software helps or system helps you out, that it helps you to pick up the relevant keywords. That's where we have the skill matching tool, that it matches with the job description, highlights the keys. It gives you first of all a score and then tells you that what are the strong matches keyword, what are your partial matching and then missing keywords. And then you can use those keywords and add it back to your profile. And then you can start your resume creating based on the job description or the role you're that targeting. And we do also have a one-click resume optimizer, and that is something that, let's say you're applying 10 roles, 20 roles in a day. You don't have to optimize your resume with every job description manually. So we have automated your workflow, and whenever you click on that button, it will auto generate or rewrite your whole resume from top to bottom for that new job description. So we have an AI resume builder, plus we also have an AI resume optimizer.
Very interesting. Well, it looks like you focus heavily on LinkedIn as well. You've built tools around it, including makeovers, headline generators, and even AI-generated posts. How do these tools work together with the rest of Careerflow's offerings?
Yes, so I think as a job seeker, we generally focus and we think that resume is very important. That's true for sure, but LinkedIn is equally important as your resume. And I generally tell folks that resume is like a shorter version of your LinkedIn profile, because LinkedIn has more space, you can add things. And that's where the idea came in, that we should focus not just on resume, we should equally focus on LinkedIn profile. So we have a Chrome extension, and our Chrome extension works on your LinkedIn profile. So when you download the Chrome extension and go to your LinkedIn profile and you log in into it, it will quickly give you a LinkedIn score, that how much is your LinkedIn profile optimized. And then section by section, from top to bottom, you can go in every section of your LinkedIn profile and it will tell you that how you can update it. So the goal is that once you increase your score more and more, the probability of you getting an email from a recruiter like me increases more and more. So that's where we focus heavily, because majority of the times recruiters are using LinkedIn Recruiter to find candidates or job seekers. So please make sure that if you are listening to my podcast, update your resume, but please update your LinkedIn profile as well. So whatever you're writing in your resume, you go and map it back to your LinkedIn profile using Careerflow's Chrome extension.
And you also have an entire job search funnel, from resume building and job tracking to networking and outreach as well. Could you talk us through how this 360 career toolkit approach actually helps speed up job searches or even increase the odds of getting interviews?
Yep. So if you use Careerflow.ai or our toolkit, definitely the chances of you getting an interview call increases like much more. In fact, using our Chrome extension on your LinkedIn profile and updating your profile, the chances of you getting an interview call increases by 1.8x. You start appearing in more search engine or SEO of recruiters and hiring managers. So make sure that you're using it, and increases the odds of, like, if you are getting auto-generated rejections, if you're getting ghosted, you are not understanding why your resume is not picking up. In fact, we have a networking tracker as well, where you can track the contact informations of recruiters and hiring managers. We have email writers, so you can rewrite your messages and emails if you are not getting any response back. So that's where the chances of you getting interview call definitely increases. And then obviously you have to go through our AI mock interview. You can practice mock interviews, and then definitely you can land jobs as well.
And speaking of networking, Careerflow includes tools like a networking CRM, a recruiter search tool, and AI-powered email writers for follow-ups and referrals. Can you share more about how those features work and what does the user experience look like?
Yeah, so user experience is like, obviously user in general starts with resume. They update their profile based on the job description. Then networking is one of the very important pieces in my life, in my personal career as well. I have landed multiple job offers through networking. So that's where at Careerflow, we have a lot of networking tools, where we have an hiring search tool where you can add the Boolean keywords, and then you can find recruiters and hiring manager based on the keywords that are fed into the system. Then obviously, if you want to reach out to recruiters and hiring managers through emails, a lot of job seekers, they don't know what's the right way or how to reach out. So that's where we have built in. And then we also have personal brand statement as well as an elevator pitch. So you can use these features as well as tools to increase your chances to make your messages better, and obviously use our AI search tool to find people who are actually hiring. So that ways it will help you to do the networking in the right way. And if you do the networking in the right way, the probability of you getting an interview call is much higher.
So how do you personalize the experience based on, role type, industry, or even level of seniority? Are there tools you've built specifically with niche users in mind?
Yeah, so like if I tell you, we have actually over 1 million users already in our
Wow.
platform in last 2.5 years. So I'm very proud to share this number. We started the journey with not focused on any level. In fact, today also we don't say that if you are an entry level or a seniority level, you can come and utilize our platform. It's open to job seekers, but around 60% of our own audience is like mid to senior level career folks. And I think one of the reason can be because we have a freemium account, so free plus premium. So maybe that's one of the reasons that it's more enticing, or more and more senior level folks are coming and obviously utilizing. But on the same hand, definitely if you are an entry level grad and if you're looking for an opportunity, you can still use the platform.
Okay, okay. So what kind of feedback have you received from your users? Is there an example of someone who used Careerflow and landed a great opportunity or perhaps felt more confident in their job search?
Yeah, I think we have lot of testimonials where folks have messaged me, personal DM me. In fact, if you go and check out our website, you can see a lot of people have shared their personal story, how Careerflow.ai has helped them land their dream job, how they were getting rejected and they were not sure. They came across Careerflow and they started utilizing it and they started getting interview calls. So definitely there are tons and tons of messages, feedback and testimonials, which shows us that we should continue this journey to help more people out there. Definitely, because it's a tech platform, it's a organization, so there's a scope for improvement. And on top of it, we do talk to our job seekers on a daily basis through my content, through the content we post on our social media accounts, and we do understand the real problems of the job seekers, and then we go back to our team and then we discuss them, and then we try to build the product roadmap according to that.
All right. And finally, before we let you go here, Nikita, what's next for Careerflow? Are you planning to add more features?
Yeah, definitely. We are actually launching our own job board soon. So we were still, till now, we were focused entirely on the job seekers, where job seekers can come and land their jobs in terms of helping with the application phase. But now we are going one step ahead and we are launching our own job board where recruiters can come and post their jobs, and job seekers will be able to get hired directly from the platform. They don't have to go out of the platform to find the job opportunities. So that's like a next big leap of faith that we are doing to help job seekers with actually matching them and getting them hired from the platform. So that is something that we are launching in next few months.
Amazing. Looking forward to it. Well, thank you so much, Nikita, for joining me today.
Thank you for having me again on the show.
Thank you. That was Nikita Gupta, who's the co-founder and COO of Careerflow.ai. This has been The Right Business with me, Hongbin Jeong.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.